All right, guys, so it's no cap. I legit made $21,000 in a month. Now, 16,000 of that came from a COVID travel assignment that I did here in New York City at Queens Hospital, and 5,000 came from my other full-time job that I was doing at the time. Now, I no longer work at that full-time job, and I'm also no longer doing the COVID assignment because it was a contract assignment and the contract is now up. So, how I came across it was on Facebook, there is a group for nurses looking for jobs, and I came across it right after my birthday, and I was like, you know what? This is my opportunity to get some hospital experience, so let me go ahead and do it. I reached out to one of the recruiters, and they were like, okay, Selena, send me your resume, yada yada yada, and then we'll take it from there. I fully just sent them my resume, not even thinking that they was gonna even call me back, but she was like, oh, congratulations, we're gonna offer you the contract assignment at Queens Hospital. And I'm like, cool. Queens Hospital, I live 40 minutes away, and I would still be able to get all the stipends that they was giving the travel nurses, even though I still live in Queens, New York. So I'm like, all right, cool. So she showed me the package, sent me the package. I looked it over. I'm like, cool, sounds good to me. I'm in. Now, let me tell you, the money was great. The money was great. I can't complain about that, but the hospital experience for me wasn't a good experience. Will I go back to the hospital? Yes. Yes, because as a nurse, I do want to make myself more marketable, and there's other positions that I want to go for, like later on, that I know that I'm going to need some hospital experience. So yes, I would go back. Would I go back to Queens Hospital? Don't think so, because all of the nurses that work at Queens Hospital, which is a city hospital, they're all miserable. And I guess I could see why, because they are like the heart of the hospital, and yet they're paid so low. However, they were able to pay nurses, travel nurses, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a week, but yet they're there day in, day out. They was in there during COVID, and they're paid $2,200 every 2 weeks. So I probably wouldn't go for Queens Hospital. I probably would go for like a New York Presbyterian, or like something in the like the Northwell system. If you're in New York and you're watching this video, you know exactly what I'm referring to. So it would be more on the private side versus the city side. I would probably do. But yeah. So yes, I did make $16,000 doing that COVID assignment, and I know some of my classmates that went to different states. One of my homegirls even went out of the country, and they made bank there too. So I mean, there probably still are some COVID assignments, but to my knowledge, the rates have significantly dropped. So it's not what it once was. So it's definitely worth looking into if you are okay with leaving the country or leaving the state, possibly, to go ahead and make some more money. So that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed.